approaching the ring, weighing in at 11 subscribers. It is the No Wrestling Ever Podcast. We don't always watch wrestling, but when we do, we hate it. I forgot the intro already.
I don't know.
But welcome to the NWE Podcast today.
Yeah, let me hit the real intro. Oh, no. You didn't know?
I know.
Somebody. You damn right.
It's your host, Bullen Von Baird, Goosh.
Ain't here. It's me.
No, you're supposed to fucking. Oh my god, you ruined the gimmick. You're supposed to act like you're supposed to act like you're him. Oh my god.
Nah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm Italian.
yeah.
Nah, I got my cool.
It's a Jordan Mays week.
Jordan Mays and we Snoop.
Yo.
And we have our guest for today's episode.
I'm not done.
I'm
not done. All right, you go.
All right, and we have our guest for today, Kimmy.
Hello, I am here.
Yeah, there we go.
If I leave halfway through this recording, it's because I'm dying. I'm throwing up.
Oh,
yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Wrestling makes me so sick. I can't stand it.
I agree. See, wrestling is so bad that we're all slowly dying from it.
Every day I get real sad.
Before we get into today's episode, I'd just like to say sorry for the whole inconvenience of this going out on, I think tomorrow's Tuesday, right?
Probably be a Tuesday.
It's going out on a Tuesday as opposed to a Monday. Sorry about that.
Raise your hand if you're listening on a Tuesday.
Raise your hand if you're working on Tuesdays.
I bet.
If you're working on a Tuesdays, put that phone up right now.
On Tuesdays, brother. But yeah, other announcement, we're gonna be opening up some social medias. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. We'll be posting updates on there here and there.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, because I was 10 minutes before this started. 10 minutes before Crossfire, I made us a Twitter or an Instagram account. I'll make the Twitter when I wake up.
Hey, check out the Twitter. Give us a follow, comment,
follow us right now.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, you're a coward.
Yeah, if you don't follow it, you probably like wrestling.
Guess I have to make a new Twitter.
Word. All right.
I don't use social media.
That's fair.
Nah,
I should probably stop it too. Anyways, getting into this week in wrestling, starting off on Monday, last Monday. We're not going to review today's Monday. We'll do that on the next episode.
What happened?
On Raw, Damian Priest defeats Bobby Lashley by DQ. What? Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre defeat Bobby Lashley and Sheamus.
What?
All right.
Karrion Kross defeats Ricochet. Xavier Woods defeats The Miz. Probably actually a good match. Mansoor with Mustafa Ali defeats Jinder Mahal with Shanky and Veer by DQ.
Bro, wasn't Jinder just wrestling Drew? What happened?
Didn't he lose that match in 5 minutes?
Yeah. Let's not talk about it, okay?
That's SummerSlam. I barely remember that.
What is SummerSlam?
I hate
if you want to hear about SummerSlam, listen to last week's podcast.
Yeah, listen to episode 2 of the NWE Podcast.
Yeah.
Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley defeat Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. And Riddle with Randy Orton defeats AJ Styles with Omos.
Oh, no, I actually watched that match, yeah.
Yeah, and sadly, the Squirt team broke up.
I did like it.
All right,
and Miz Morrison broke up. Miz jumped him again.
No more squirts. If you ain't squirting, it's gonna be hurting.
No more squirting. All right, moving on to Wednesday nights, because we don't talk about NXT. That shit sucks. Moving on to Dynamite.
Well, hold on. I guess kind of have to talk about NXT a little bit.
No, I promise you we don't. No, they just fired 40 people. There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, okay.
You trying to talk about the fact that Adam Cole is gone?
Yes, and they are now running on Nickelodeon.
You know what? I think Bullet had the right idea. I think Bullet had the right idea. I think we're not talking about NXT.
I was going to talk about the show.
No,
say the logo
you weren't.
No.
We're moving.
Wednesday Night Dynamite. Orange Cassidy defeats Matt Hardy in an
match ruled.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I liked it.
Did.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, cool.
I could see it, honestly.
Yeah, he broke his nose.
All right.
In a
Oh yeah.
in an AEW World Tag Team Title Eliminator Tournament first round match, the Lucha Bros with Alex Abrahantes, whoever the hell that is, defeats the Varsity Blondes. Singles match between Jamie Hayter and Red Velvet. Jamie Hayter takes the win.
Thank God.
Yes. They did have a match.
Darby Allin, Eddie Kingston, and John Moxley defeat the Wingmen.
Now, hold on a second here, pal.
So we're not going to talk about.
We're just going to skip through. First of all, yes, CM Punk was on the show. We got more important news.
We're talking about results.
Chris Jericho put his career on the line.
That's it. Chris Jericho put his career on the line, which we'll see at all.
He said, if I can't beat MJF, I will never do this again.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is right. You thought this feud was over. You got one more.
Yeah.
Never ending.
Never.
Then we have the Gun Club defeating the Factory in a pretty good match. I remember watching this. It was great.
28-0, baby. My boy Colton Gunn.
Big Show's going to beat some ass eventually.
Should we talk about the fact that CM Punk practically confirmed Bryan Danielson to be All Elite?
We're not talking about that. Yeah. Dude, wait, was that on Rampage or Dynamite?
No, it was Dynamite.
Okay, we're not talking about it then. We only do the results. We're not...
All right, well,
the fuck?
There it is.
And then in the ending, Malachi Black beats the absolute shit out of Brock Anderson.
Kicked his dad in the balls.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about this. The dad blocked, Arn Anderson blocked the kick, which I felt was disrespectful. He just got kicked in the balls. He got kicked, which was great.
Yeah. I think it was a good spot. So moving on to Friday night, just before the actual good show of Friday nights, we have, I'm not going to read the dark matches. I don't know who these people are.
Lol.
A SmackDown Women's title.
Say the dark matches.
Oh my god, fine. The first dark match is Kat Bloom defeating Austin Theory. And
what did you just say to me?
Cal Bloom, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
And then the dark tag matches Casey Kit. Anyways, the SmackDown Women's title #1 contendership Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. Bianca Belair defeats Carmella, Liv Morgan, and Zelina Vega.
Wow, beforehand though, Becky Lynch said, "I am Conor McGregor," and then beforehand as well, when Bianca asked for a rematch, she said simply, "Nah."
So I'm not doing that.
Yeah. And then we have a singles
I'm gonna
match.
try that next week.
A singles match between Cesaro and Chad Gable. Cesaro wins by DQ in 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
My boy Otis just keeps jumping, motherfucker. It's crazy.
I don't get it. Why does he do it?
Because he's the greatest of all time.
That's fair. We have a tag match between King Nakamura and Rick Boogs versus the Dirty Dogs. And Nakamura and Boogs take the win. Then we have Sami Zayn defeating Dominic Mysterio.
You damn right.
And I guess that's the main event. And then there was a dark 6-man tag match. Or what
Dominic hates his dad. Dominic just hates his dad.
Wow. Yeah, this is why I don't watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
And then the dark 6-man tag match is Finn Balor and the Street Profits defeating the Bloodline.
Oh, we're not going to talk about the family?
We got to talk about the Bloodline real quick.
Oh, my God.
Before we get into Rampage.
These are results. No,
because this is really important. No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
They need to realize what happened.
Yeah, okay.
Paul Heyman is loved and also buy the Bloodline shirt right now.
Did you see the shirt?
God, no shirts.
You didn't see the shirt?
Only shirts that you should be buying
you're just a hater.
wrestling.
That's your problem.
The only shirts you should be buying are NWE shirts, okay?
Right.
We don't even have a shirt.
We will.
I'm working on that.
All right.
Promise you.
I guess we're working on that.
So leading into Rampage, you guys talk about it because I didn't see any of it.
Oh fuck! Well,
we saw half of it and then we quit after.
You guys have the floor. I didn't even see any of it.
So Rampage started, for people who didn't watch it. Rampage was taped right after Dynamite, I believe, or probably after Dark Elevation or something.
It was taped?
Rampage was taped, and the first match on the show was the Jungle Boys and the Lucha Boy.
Yeah.
You know, one day they have to become men. They can't be boys forever.
That's true. They can't be boys forever.
This match was a very good match.
I like this match.
Very nice. Very good match.
All the basketball marks out there. I bet there isn't. Giannis Antetokounmpo was in the front row.
He was marking out. He was going crazy.
For people who don't watch basketball, it's the 7'4" motherfucker who wouldn't fucking stop moving.
True.
So, these two had a match. The match is pretty cool. Lucha Bros won.
Very quick match. And I mean quick as in they're very fast. Good sequences. I'm reading off of the Bleacher Report. That ended.
I'm on the AEW roster site right now.
Did you not watch it?
No, I promise we watched it. There's just
Bro, this is supposed to be our review, not the Bleacher.
Oh, shut up! Hold on, I'm not done.
When I watched your show, I thought I was going to come in maybe an hour or half hour later for the guest segment, but I'm here at the beginning. I didn't take any notes.
When you joined, I don't.
Here.
This is a special episode. That's all I'm gonna say.
It doesn't matter. They both decided to. They both decided to tag their partners after coming to a stalemate. Penta and Luchasaurus strike. Shut up!
Why are you reading from? Oh my god!
I think you're done. I think we're moving on.
You're done. Get on to the next match.
The Lucha Bros won, and then the Young Bucks jumped them. That's what happened.
That's awesome.
Moving on.
Grade B+.
No.
Shut up. That's up. Moving on. There was a package hyping CM Punk and Darby Allin at All Out on September 5th. They're not going to be at that
show. And then we're going to get to probably one of my favorite segments of AEW all-timer.
Oh, my goodness.
So Miro's up next. And all you see is they hit the best man, the Redeemer's theme. And then all you see is Fuego del Sol flying through the tunnel. Miro walking. And as he's walking, being the fuck out of Fuego, his pyro goes off.
That's awesome.
They popped the pyro for Miro as Miro is beating Fuego's ass.
Miro gets in the ring and Miro says, I said I was forgive you, but before I forgive you, show these motherfuckers your face. Takes off his mask, kicks him.
Show your face to the Lord or something like that.
Reveal your face to the Lord. He unmasked Fuego del Sol.
Fuego.
And that pissed off the Mad
Welcome
King.
To the big leagues, kid. Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
That pissed off the Mad King. Eddie Kingston came out with a mic. He's going to cut a promo. And then he dropped the mic and stormed the ring.
He said, nah.
They stormed the ring. He turned his hat around. They start brawling. They start a fight. You got to break it up. And now at All Out, it's been confirmed for the TNT Championship, Miro versus Eddie Kingston, which is probably going to be my favorite match on the show. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah.
And
now, do they take the title off of Miro here, or maybe at the New York show if they run it back again?
No, if they run it back in New York, then Eddie's winning there.
Yeah, but if they don't, they probably are. So I think Miro should win here, then New York.
I think Miro should win here, and I think they should run it back, and then Eddie should probably win.
Yeah, but if they don't run it back,
of his life right now, I don't think anybody should really beat Miro.
Oh, fuck that! Miro should be world champ, dude.
Yeah,
fuck.
Oh yeah.
He kills the Elite, kills Kenny. He's the actual god. He did it for God, and then that's it. We're done.
He did it for God and his whole life.
Well, after that, we turn off the show, and we were done. So.
I see. Do you want me to read off the Bleacher Report now?
No, we're not reading the Bleacher Report. I will just pull up.
So Bunny versus Ty Conti. The Bunny got an early advantage by attacking.
You're done, son.
You're done.
You're done.
Bunny cheered on the Bunny for ringside.
Oh my god.
You're done.
You're done,
it's
son.
over.
Grade
The
C
bunny with the
plus.
blade defeats Tay Conti, okay? And then in the finale, tag team match between Christian Cage,
Main event.
Frankie Kazarian versus Brandon Cutler and Kenny Omega. Christian Cage wins, probably beating their ass because he's that good. I don't know if he brought the jacket out, though.
I hate to interrupt, but I just saw this gimmick on the AEW page. They're saying that the Butcher is going to be at a meet and greet for All Out. Is my man coming back?
Is the Butcher back?
I don't know. They're saying he's doing a meet and greet. He may be on his way back.
But I'm gonna be honest, Butcher is my favorite between the two. Butcher's my man.
I really like the Butcher.
The blade's cool.
Hey, that's enough, AEW. We're moving on.
We're moving on to Raw. Well, not a recent Raw, of course. We're moving on to a Raw from about 10 years ago, I want to say, right? 10 years ago.
October 10th, 2011.
Yeah, coming in.
We're close,
nearly
actually.
10
Yeah,
hours,
we're close to 10 years.
Yeah.
Very close to it. Raw goes on strike.
Yeah, so in the opening promo, they preface the show with a package showing a lot of stuff from the previous Raw. You know, Johnny Ace opens up like, "Oh, Hunter, you know,
doing a terrible job.
doing a bad
Everybody's
job.
getting their ass whooped.
They're not gonna vote for you. They're gonna vote no confidence." So Triple H grabs him and nearly makes out with him. He's like,
You want to test that, huh?
You want to test that,
You want to have sex right here?
You know what? I think someone said this. I think someone said this in our friend group that WWE might suck now, but they still maintain doing good hype packages.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This whole thing, I was like it kept showing everyone walk out, and it's like even JR's walking out. He walks out with no one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's weird how WWE is now. Like the show might suck, but if you watch a hype package, it actually makes me want to watch the show. So.
Yeah. So they show the part where he walks out and everyone's surrounding the ring. He's saying, Triple H just straight up says, you know, this job fucking blows, but I do it for all the fans at home. And
then everybody just walked out on him.
there was a part, I guess it was they were playing some weird music, but all I could hear was the bass in my right ear. Like there was they do a bass note and it would always come out my right ear. At first I thought my headphones were fucking up, but no.
So the show starts off with Triple H.
Wait, no.
Nobody is here.
Nobody's here.
This is the coldest open ever. Like they're showing the arena. There's no commentary. There is no music at all. They cut to the back. There's like a few prop crews backstage. That's about it. There's like two people.
Don't worry about how Don't worry about how they got the camera crew and the theme and everything there. Don't worry about all that.
Yeah.
Just worry about what's going on tonight.
Yeah, so Triple H comes out of a random ass door in this hallway. I don't know. It's not even marked with anything. He's just in a fucking bathroom or something. And the next 2 minutes is just the cameraman one cameraman following him from that room all the way to the entranceway. He's just walking slowly. He waves at some random lady.
Follow me,
you're doing good there. He grabs a water on the way. He takes a baby sip of it, throws it down. And then it just shows the arena. It's 20 seconds of the camera on the stage. And then his music hits.
Oh my god!
Before there's a sign, with an Oklahoma like shaped sign. Is John Cena getting kissed by a mother?
Yeah. I was gonna get right into that. The fucking signs.
These signs are weird.
There's some. I wrote down like almost every single sign I saw. Okay, so like
a fuck ass John Cena sign. Randy Orton.
There's a best 11th birthday ever sign. Someone says,
a good gimmick.
Who's saying in Triple H we trust?
Hey, bro, we trust Triple H and everything.
Who's playing the game?
Speaking of the game, I also like to point out because there may be people who have watched wrestling in the past 2 years, but just have specifically not watched this one segment. This is Triple H in a suit, and the theme that he came out to was the game.
So if you don't,
I wrote down Triple H in a suit coming out to the game.
Yeah. Wait,
is
no,
very
this-
curious.
if you like what Jordan said, right? So you gotta realize if you watched Around the Authority, you know Triple H short hair, you know, suit, bow down to that. No, this is long haired with suit. Time to play the game. Motorhead.
It's
Iron.
like this is pre. This is pre. Sorry, this is pre-authority, right?
Yeah.
The Authority, yes. So Triple H.
Wait, no.
Triple H said-
Before you say this, I just want to get to one last side, okay? There is like a fucking nerd with a sign that says, Kelly, stink face me, please.
Oh my goodness.
What a mark.
Kelly, please stink face me.
Kelly, can you please put your ass cheeks in my face, please?
Please.
No.
I've been feeding for butt cheeks. Please put it in my face.
Triple H walks out here, gets a mic. He
Triple H,
says,
please
fuck
stink
all
face
those
me."
guys in the back sitting out in the parking lot. I swear I'm the man.
On the bed.
Okay, so
The best.
Triple H says, "Oh well, I'm here. Y'all here. All right, that's cool."
Says he's
All right.
sick of the boys whining over how unsafe the Fed is.
Yeah, they walked out on you. You people, they walked out on you.
The story would be more fun if I didn't know that like Hulk Hogan busted unions back in the day.
This story would have.
Yeah,
I
this
think the story would have
entire-
been more fun.
This
they
entire
ran it
show
for
is
weeks.
literally just anti-union shit. This is just the anti-union episode of WWE.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, they said.
Yeah. So while he's shitting on them, he's contemplating leaving, right? So he says, "What should I do?" He says, "Should I?" He says, "Should I walk away?" And everyone in the crowd's like, "No!" And
No.
when they
Please
clearly
don't leave.
they clearly don't want him to leave, so he says, "Should I quit?" You're
No.
Should I leave? No. Okay, should I quit then?
Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Oh, so should I go? Think I'm on my way out.
Should I?
I think Paul Levesque is done here, ladies and gentlemen.
All of it signing with TNA. I'm done.
Should I leave the Fed? No. Should I quit?
Should I quit?
Should I put in my 2 weeks notice?
Honestly, I'm not a big
Fuck,
fan of Triple H. Sometimes I like some of his runs, but I was like, "Boo, Triple H, go home now!" And Oklahoma was like, "Please, yes, stay." And he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm leaving."
I guess I'll leave.
This is the worst crowd ever. They were cheering for Triple H to stay. Triple H is shitting on the entire Raw roster, and they're like, "Yeah, yeah."
No, just thought about this whole storyline. It was just, hey, stop trying to make this wrestling business better, assholes. Fucking go out there, you work.
Yeah. So he
I wrote my
says,
notes here.
"Oh no."
that the next two things I have are Triple H simply says, "Please grow a pair of balls" to the boys in the back. And then the one thing I remember from this segment, because for the people, this is a shoot here for people who are just now listening to this. I had to watch this show like an hour before we're recording.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm taking away from this is that Triple H did say he was gonna strip to his tiny whities and wrestle a broom. So
No.
I have in all caps, Triple H is gonna strip.
Before that, he says he's talking to all the people out in the fucking in the parking lot because apparently everyone in the roster is sitting out there. He says, "You can kiss me where my cheeks meet. I don't care if I have to take off this suit, strip down to my tiny whities, and get a broomstick."
Kiss me where my cheeks meet.
You-
Triple H said he's gonna start stripping, and then John Cena came out and said Triple H is not gonna strip because of John Cena. So I hate John Cena.
Fuck John Cena.
Cena cam. The John Cena
Yeah,
cam.
it hits the cam and everything too.
And then real quick, and then before he gets in the ring, he goes for the run. You know, the John Cena run. He just stops himself, just goes up the stairs.
No. And Cena does one of his quick little quips to the fucking camera. He says, "It's about to get serious."
and he runs down to the ring. He's running. Then he just stops.
Oh,
That's
I have
what
a note here. I have a note here. So before Cena comes out, Triple H is like, "I won't quit," and then I'm like, in my notes said, "Did someone say never give up?" No, he said, "I won't quit." And then John Cena comes in.
John Cena
And he
says,
just summoned.
"Never give up," and it's about to get serious.
John Cena walks out, says, "I feel lucky.
I
and I
feel great.
It's time to go to work."
It's time to bust some unions.
So Cena essentially buries Raw and says that he sat through a lot worse than Triple H, so he's gonna stay. And I said Cena's gonna stay. That's unfortunate.
I wrote bitch made Cena.
And then as they're talking, then Sheamus' music
It's a
hits.
shameful day.
So what did you write for Sheamus? Because I simply said Sheamus gonna come out. Sheamus just came out and put Triple H over.
I put Sheamus calls everyone a loser.
I put Sheamus comes out. That's it.
I said, why doesn't he still have this song?
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
agree with you wholeheartedly.
And then have anybody to come out.
And then
The man that made it cool to walk out and leave wrestling forever comes out.
He said, "I'm the guy that made walking out look cool."
Yeah.
Punk says this is all my fault. For some reason I have this was a sign. I forgot it's a sign that said "Touch me, Cena."
Oh my god!
People in 2011 were very primal.
Wrestling fans suck. I hate them all.
Very primal people.
CM Punk delivers one of my all-time favorite quotes from anybody. Said, "This is professional wrestling. This ain't ballet." I said, "You damn right."
Yeah, that's for true.
So Punk said, "I'm gonna stay," and Triple H said, "We gotta entertain the fans, brother."
He says, "What do you
Triple H
do
says,
now?"
and I quote, Triple H says, "All right, well, I mean, I got niggas in here. All right, let's Punk, you go to the damn commentary booth. Cena, Sheamus, Russell, I'll be the referee." And then CM Punk with the all-timer line, "Get out where your blazer."
So also,
This match. Oh, go first.
also real quickly, I'm put here real quickly. Triple H said, "I said Punk is told to ring the bell. Also, Punk asked for double pay. Triple H says Punk will get double pay. Punk definitely did not get double pay.
Absolutely, he did not.
I think he got half the salary actually.
I like the little thing Punk did here before that. Like Triple H was like, "Sheamus, you got a match against," and then Punk starts raising his head like a kid.
You know, CM Punk did not want to wrestle that night.
Oh yeah, absolutely, he did not.
So before the match even starts, they ring the bell. CM Punk's like, "All right, I've been in a commentary booth." You know, here's well, they start wrestling a little bit. You know, they do a headlock there.
Yeah, then they go to commercial and they come back and CM Punk is sitting cross-legged in the fucking middle chair.
And then, headlock, drop down, all that, and then all you hear is, "No chance. That's what you got."
Oh, I want to comment on CM Punk's commentary. He's like, "I am CM Punk. Do not change your TV. I am CM Punk. Please not change your TV."
Please not change TV.
That is his whole commentary.
That's the best gimmick.
Guys,
well, it's
please don't
CM
change
Punk
the
here on commentary.
Guys, please, I beg for you, don't change
CM
the
Punk
channel.
is commentating on this match.
TV set. Go to Judge TV Sets. I am Phil Brooks, and I am here.
Hello, my name is Phil Brooks. I will be leaving this company for AEW in the next 9 years. Please do not change our channel.
It is me, CM Punk, the man who retired from professional wrestling back in 2005.
This is not professional wrestling. This is Shoot Sports Entertainment. Please not watch this.
In August of 2005, I left professional wrestling.
When CM Punk came to AEW, I was afraid that he wasn't actually going to come back. He was just going to do a commentary role, like all the other guys that came back.
I was horrified he was going to do a commentary role because my shoe brother told me, he was like, they should bring in him and Brian so they could do commentary. I said no.
Yeah, so Vince comes down with the most power strut he's ever had his entire life. Like, this motherfucker walking with purpose.
And then he stops. Halfway down the ramp, he just starts walking normally.
That was the first time I've ever seen this man walk normally.
Yeah. I don't know what
and
the fuck
then he
was
came
going
out and said,
on
this
there.
match sucks, and Triple H, you are fired.
That's okay. Well, I mean, yeah, to sum it up, that's true.
Pretty much it.
That is true.
So then, they announced that John Laurinaitis is the GM of Raw. Ooh.
Oh, my notes for that is I'm back, but actually it's Johnny Ace.
And better than ever.
So then everybody after John Laurinaitis is hired comes back.
Yeah.
Now, this will be a theme. This is what you have to remember.
God.
They did not have any wrestling trunks.
Hold on.
We're
Before
not
we
ready
get
to wrestle.
to street clothes gimmick, I got so they cut the commercial with John staring at Triple H.
Yeah.
They come back to the commercial, and it's all the wrestlers lined up giving Johnny Ace high five.
Yeah.
And the first person
Yeah.
is Hornswoggle. So I said, Hornswoggle loves that Triple H is no longer in charge of Raw.
Yeah, Johnny. He's shaking everybody. He's like, "Welcome back. Hey, I'm back in charge. I want to shake your hand.
Shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand, pal." He's just shaking it. Everybody's hands like, "Welcome back."
Wasn't Sin Cara in like a full-on suit walking in?
Yes.
Yes.
My notes say luchadors are always masked, even in suits in public.
I hate wrestling in 2011.
Yeah. So, fucking.
Let me get back on this part.
John Morrison says, "You're a bitch," and he says,
Yeah, John Morrison says Johnny Ace sucks and should die.
He says, "You're a bitch," and then Johnny Ace is like, "Oh, well, you have a match now."
Fuck you.
Sorry about that.
And then Jim Ross has a whole interest in the crowd pops as we were in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
like, this crowd is fucking going crazy to this man. He's like, bro, back to my fucking day job again. Fuck. I want to do this shit. All right.
Yeah.
Boomer Schumer.
And then Jerry
Boomer
Lawler
Schumer.
comes out, does his
Boomer
thing,
Schumer.
and then Cole
Boomer
comes
out.
out to
Boomer
nothing.
I was about to say, yeah, my 4 lines here are JR gets a massive pop, Boomer Sooner, Jerry Lawler is also here, Michael Cole.
I literally only wrote Jim Rostron, nothing for Cole. This man just walks out trying to get the crowd. Like, this heel run is something else. I don't know.
I hated it.
He gets down to the announcement table. He says, "I'm like Gandhi."
So now it's time for my specialty right here. This is right here what I'm talking about. So John Morrison comes out. Remember, they did not get dressed to wrestle.
Johnny Ace is a big fan of the street attires from SVR games.
Yes. So Christian comes out, and I guess they're going to have the match.
Now, hold on.
I would like to point out that they are not in their wrestling gear still.
I say here. Yeah, I want to know what you said. I say that Christian is walked out with the infamous Christian Coalition that features Christian, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, and Undashing Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the best that we're ever going
This
to
is
get.
an
now.
AEW match. This is AEW.
It is AEW. The only guy that's not there yet are Ziggler and Morrison, but honestly, they'll be there sooner or later.
Yeah.
Listen, this is the best that we were going to get for the Christian Coalition.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter.
I also like how there's no slow-mo in Johnny Nitro's thing. Like, I guess when Street Clothes gets rid of his slow-mo.
I said, now listen, this ain't no make-believe. And I said, no Pyro for Morrison. He's ready to leave.
Like I said, nobody's wrestling in their wrestling gear. So they are wrestling in bootcut jeans and Converses. I've never seen a match quite like this. This could have just been a street fight, and I would have known.
It was like some quick back and forth. John Morrison tries to go for the Starship Pain, misses, and then Christian hits a spear and wins.
Now,
this is all in like 2 minutes.
It was a 2-minute match, and for some reason, maybe it's because it was in street clothes. But I said Christian delivered the weirdest spear I think I've ever seen and wins. And I don't know what was so weird about this spear. Maybe it was the way he landed, but like he hit the spear. And Morrison opened his legs. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So Christian lands, because usually when Edge or somebody does it, they land to the side of their opponent. Christian lands right between Morrison's legs.
I think he was going for the Goldberg spear or something.
What is going on?
Yeah, so Christian Cage wins with a spear in less than 2 minutes in the one and only Street Clothes match.
And after the match, every single member of the Christian Coalition ever jumps John Morrison.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of him.
John Morrison.
They beat the shit out of him.
Coalition.
And then Jake Hagar's theme hits. Jack 1 2.
Shout out.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Why?
It's on.
No.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh my god.
Every theme song hits.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
And then for some reason the Raws kept breaking down.
They started showing like they started showing the matches that were gonna happen later, and there was no moving graphics.
Pretty stacked hard. We got Randy and Mark, and then CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
That would be changed later on.
Allegedly.
I'd like to point out in my notes that I did mark out for Hall of Fame Mark Henry here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently a little girl in the front row marked out for it. There's a little white chick like doing the hey came on. She was rocking to it, dude.
Hey.
She was fucking vibing, bro.
And they cut the commercial break and they come back and they hit the infamous 2010 to 2013 gimmick of making history. If SmackDown airs this Friday, this will be the second longest running weekly epics on television television show history.
Second behind Raw.
Of course. Because ain't no show is better than Raw.
Yeah.
Raw is the number one show of the year.
Is it before the match or is it after? They have this hype package of Mark Henry versus Big Show.
This is after what I wanted to talk about real quickly. So Mark Henry is standing in the ring, and as he's about to do this promo, they cut to backstage, and Triple H has walked into Johnny Ace's office. He's giving him the death stare.
No, like,
and John says, "Hey, brother, back up. I love the double E."
Yeah, Johnny Ace, like, legit, he was just talking to his wife, like, "Oh, you saw me out there? I didn't look too intimidating, did I? Oh no, okay."
So Triple H. And this is it's gonna be all of them guard. Triple H looks at Johnny H straight in the eyes and asks, "Have you ever tried to pick up your teeth with a bunch of broken fingers?" What the fuck, dude?
And then he just leaves. I've never broken my fingers.
What's a finger? How do you even do that?
Then Triple H is a weird freak. This guy.
So Mark Henry starts cutting a promo about he starts shitting on Big Show, and they're doing like what chants through the entire shit, and I'm legit getting angry and angrier as it goes on.
Can't believe it.
Like,
what?
I'm an asshole. Sometimes I'll do what chants myself, but like this is the one time where like I literally couldn't stand it. I was so close to turning it off. So he says, because Vengeance is the upcoming pay-per-view, he says, "Vengeance is mine." And then you just hear a voice say, "No, it's mine."
Yeah, that's right.
I hear voices.
I feel like we got to break down this flashback.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
So Mark Henry says it took him 15 years to be world champ. He's already the most dominant world champ ever. He says he'll face anyone, anytime, as long as they're the number one contender. He said, take a look, y'all. So they cut to a SmackDown flashback, and oh my God, Paul White is back.
Yeah.
So I didn't know the context. I didn't know the context behind it, and apparently Mark Henry in a blue singlet crushed the Big Show's leg.
Yeah.
So,
he fucking put that
Big
big
Show.
bad man in a fucking splint or something. I don't know.
Big Show comes out and he asks Mark Henry, he said, Mark Henry, if you could please give me a world championship match respectfully. And Mark Henry comes out and says, you're a lazy piece of shit. You know
You're
that?
lazy. He said, bitch, you've been sitting on your couch for the last 4 months. I don't want to hear it.
You ain't worth a
You know you're an asshole, right? Yeah, okay.
Big Show.
He said, Big Show, you lazy sack of shit.
Big Show says that he'll put Mark Henry through the announce table and break his ankle if he doesn't get an answer. Mark says that the Hall of Fame is incredibly crowded.
Yeah.
So Big Show, I'm going to give you what you want, and that is an answer. Mark Henry says no. So Big Show should really go home because he said he'll break Mark's ankle if he doesn't get an answer. Big Show got an answer. Big Show runs out anyway.
He did say, yeah, if he did get an answer, then he'd do it. But he got an answer, so like, what the fuck?
Big Show gets an answer and says, you know, and I'm going to take liberty.
Big Show's the heel here.
Yeah.
Big Show's
One thing that always shocked me about recent WWE history is that it took forever for them to have another black champion. And I was like, I could have sworn like guys like Mark and Booker were. I was like, no, they were world heavyweight champions. So I wrote the the WCW belt is only for black people.
Yeah, I don't like it's. It looks fucking beautiful on them. Don't get me wrong, but like, god damn, like they try their hardest to keep black people away from the WWE Championship. It's insane.
Man, I tell you, I just thinking about it. Mark Henry, this run was great. I love this run. It's one of my favorite runs of all time.
But it took so long.
Mark Henry had a match where he had this feud. Of course, it's the infamous Samus suit feud with John Cena where he's gonna fake his retirement.
Oh, no.
And I said they should have put the belt on Mark Henry right then and there. He should have beat John Cena, and they had Cena go over.
Bro,
and to this day,
segment
makes me upset.
And then R-Truth at Capital Punishment, they do the same thing.
The same thing.
That segment with the Salmon suit is like probably one of the best acted segments of all time, dude. Like
Mark
people were
Henry.
actually crying.
Mark Henry is an underrated legend in the business, and he really
I'm
give
saying,
most
dude.
he does.
Like when people were crying, like, "Oh my god, he's gonna retire," then he hits it with the roll stars, like, "I got a lot left at the turn. I got a lot left."
You think it's that easy?
Yo, daddy, hey yo, daughter, your daddy coming home. It's like it's not this easy.
Oh, Big Show puts Mark Henry through this table, and he wraps a chair around Henry's ankle, even though he got the answer he was looking for.
Yeah.
And then it's the Mac Miller Trey Long says, "Hold on a minute, player."
No, hold on, player.
Hold on, player.
He
If you want
says
this match,
Big
you gotta
Show
beat the Undertaker.
has got his match as long as he doesn't break Mark Henry's ankle. And then they go away, and Mark says, "Vengeance is mine," and Randy Orton says, "The fuck are you talking about? Vengeance is mine."
I didn't even know it was Randy until the fucking music hit. I did not recognize his voice at all. I was expecting like Cody Rhodes or something to walk out or something. I just heard some voice like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. So
Listen, Mark. I'll have you know, NXT Vengeance Day is mine.
That is true.
On the WWE Network
WWE
and Peacock.
NXT Vengeance Day this Sunday on WWE Network and Peacock is mine for the taking.
So yeah, Mark Henry versus Randy Orton. This match.
I don't know why I wrote this, but Orton was making his entrance, and in all caps, as Orton looks good. I don't know why.
For context,
Randy Orton looked real good tonight.
So for context, Jordan's favorite wrestler is Randy Orton. So yeah, I think he had sexual
It's true. He's the greatest of all time. Argue with your mother.
I think he had sexual tension for Randy Orton when he came out. He saw him in little tidy speedos. He's like, oh yeah.
I also said Orton did the pose. It looked weird, but he did it. So
he did it around this time. He did it real fucking weird. Like it was terrible.
At least he did it this time, unlike the last Raw we watched.
But it's like just like he just like now it's kind of like a pose. He just threw his arms back.
I remember there was a time period of Randy where it was like he didn't do it. He just put his arms up like Stone Cold type arms up, or like he put him like an X. Like for some reason, like there was this little time period around this time. Like he just did it. I was like, why?
You gotta send me a clip of that because I gotta see this now.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't like middle finger. It wasn't like middle finger. It was like I'm trying to remember when this was, but I remember there was a time period this happened. But yeah, so Randy and Mark Henry have a match.
Yeah, they have a pretty good match here. They go back and forth. It was mostly offense from Mark Henry off the start, obviously being the big man. But you know, what's his name? Gets him on the ropes for the what's it called? That little DDT, Hangman's DDT.
Yeah, vintage Orton.
Yeah, and then he gets ready to fuck his shit up, and then Cody Rhodes comes out. Cody Rhodes gets. I'm trying to remember how the sequence goes. I just know he gets him.
He got punched off the ropes because I wrote down he got punched off the ropes, and then Henry got up behind Orton. And he was gonna go for the World's Strongest Slam, and Orton. While Henry was trying to lift him for the World's Strongest Slam, Orton went over his head and hit a pretty sick RKO. I kind of popped for it. He jumped over him in an RKO. And then Cody jumped Randy Orton. So.
Yeah, and then they get in the scuffle. He pushes him off into Mark Henry, who hits him with a World's Strongest Slam. He takes his title and leaves, and then Rody Codes gets back in the ring, and then he hits him with a crossroads, and he starts talking his shit. It puts a paper bag on his head for some reason.
I love the paper bag gimmick, man.
Apparently, Cody is literally a Batman villain. He's like giggling.
I hate Cody Rhodes.
I sent this to the I sent this in the fucking general chat. This is absolutely what fucking put AEW in his mind. Having to do dumb shit like this. This is the start of AEW.
Honestly. This is a good gimmick. What are you talking about?
Apparently they said Cody was IC champ. So I said Cody's IC champ. Apparently,
yeah. He came out with it earlier.
Also, that was in my notes earlier. It's like, why is Cody off to the side if he's IC champ? I guess because Christian's is the main guy in this one, but it was
Christian Coalition.
Then we have Just for Men. That's it. They show a replay of a Divas match after Just for Men a second time.
Yeah, the Just for Men moment of the night.
Yeah. They show a Divas match right before another Divas match. Also, hold on. I wrote down WWEDivas.com. I need to check where this leads right now. It's probably just gonna bring me to WWE.com.
Okay, well, you go with that.
Damn it! It just sends me to WWE.com.
I simply put, I blacked out, came back, and even Kelly beat Natalya and Rosa Mendez? Question mark.
I didn't even bother writing down the names. I didn't care about this match.
I don't even think it was Natalya.
I gotta be honest. I skipped both women's matches because it's like during the Divas era, and like, God bless them, because like Natalya. Who are all of them? They try their best, but they're like working like garbage. Like they have to get in the slaps, they have to pull the hair. It's boring.
Right. It's just
so after this match, Johnny Ace comes out for some reason, and I wrote he calls JR inbred, and then he fires him.
JR, you're inbred.
You're inbred.
I know you just came back, but you're fired.
Yeah.
And then commentary becomes more unlistenable for the next couple of years.
Cole starts going crazy when he gets fired.
I said Johnny Ace fired JR, show sucks. And that's it.
Cole calls the crowd like hayseeds at one point. I'm like, what did you just say? Crazy. He started doing like the air trumpet and shit.
Michael Cole was going to shoot crazy out here.
I got a couple Michael Cole gimmicks here, but jump to it. So King tells the same fucking piece of shit Triple H live from earlier to Michael Cole. team with broken fingers gimmick.
Oh no.
And then I said, "Can Michael Cole please shut up?" Oh my god! And then I have Michael Cole just said that all Oklahoma people should die.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, Michael Cole was in his bag during this time.
He was on the X and the codeine, bro. I promise you.
I like heel commentary sometimes. Like I like Vince McMahon and Jesse Ventura back in like 80s commentary stuff on tapes I used to watch. But it's like Cole is on another level. He's just like always screaming all the time.
Cole is triple S tier, bro. I promise you.
Like, yeah, Jerry Lawler was bad, but he's still pointing out how the good guys were. This dude, Michael Cole, in his bag, talking about something. Fuck you, Oklahoma people.
Oklahoma, you hayseeds. Like, what the fuck?
Oklahoma people fuck each other.
I had like a weird note earlier. I don't even know what the note refers to, but in parentheses, it's probably something that Cole would say. It says, Oklahoma, home of thieves and rapists.
Whoa. Yeah, he probably did say that. I think he did actually say that.
No, I don't think he said it, but I have it written down earlier. I'm like, I don't know why
he might have said the thieves thing at least.
Good God.
Look to the left.
After
next match
fires JR, I say Batista with long hair is here. Mason Ryan.
And then the greatest shortest tag team of all time, Air Boom, comes out.
Air Boom.
Yeah, Air Boom.
Air Boom's if you don't remember Air Boom, it's an all-timer tag team.
It's pretty much Seidel and Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I only remember them with the tag titles. That's how good they are.
Also, by the way, this Raw is brought to you by Louisiana Fast and Three Musketeers.
Because everybody eats Three Musketeers.
Yes. That's true.
I don't think I've ever eaten that before. I think I've seen it around, but I've never eaten it.
Wait, no, it's the movie. It's the movie Three Musketeers.
Oh, I forgot it is the movie.
Three Musketeers.
And how do I know this? Because I'm watching the Raw right now.
Oh my god. I paid so little attention when they said Three Musketeers. I just fucking wrote it down. I was like, whatever. I hate these advertisement deals.
Christian Coalition comes out, but this time it's Tonga.
Oh my god. Yeah, I said that exact same thing in my notes. I said the exact same thing in my notes. That the Christian Coalition of Ziggler and Swagger has gained the services of David Otunga and Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah.
So the Christian Coalition has a lawyer now in the Cougar.
Yeah, yeah, that's for true. So yeah, they start up the match. It's not a bad match. Ryan nearly dropped Swagger early on for some reason. So was he green at this point? I don't know much about him.
Mason Ryan was always green forever.
Yeah, that's true.
I skipped the match because I just didn't care.
Well, it wasn't for a 6-man match. It wasn't too bad. Evan Bourne kind of looked at the end.
All I know is that
they won, but Evan Bourne looked like he might have actually been injured. I don't know. I might have to look into it.
But yeah, Air Boom and Batista with long hair pick up the win.
Yeah, and then they mentioned this is something in stone that would haunt wrestling forever. I can't remember who says it. I think it might have been Michael Cole. He says the WWE Network premieres next year.
Yeah, and we got to vote on the show or something allegedly.
Yeah, this is the start of the $9.99 era.
Oh my!
$9.99.
Yeah.
Michael Cole, for the foreseeable future, has cursed the WWE forever.
So up next,
I didn't even know it went all the way back till then that they were.
I actually didn't either. He talked about it. I don't think it actually came to fruition because wasn't there like the big thing about Mania 30 was like that was their first show to be live on the network.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Didn't the network actually officially launch in 2014?
Yeah,
the network launched in 2014. Yes, because
I didn't know they promoted it all the way back.
No, I remember even before this because I was huge into like reading Bleacher Report and stuff, reading wrestling rumors. So I remember they like were rumoring the network for a while. I guess that was their time. Like, yeah, we're doing it, but it took them a while to get there.
They said just next year, 3 years later.
I remember I was watching like around this time, even though I was a little,
I wasn't.
Little kid. Yeah, but I was watching. And I just didn't pay attention. I guess because I think I just never caught that. So yeah.
Yeah.
And the main event.
Actually,
well, not the main event.
There's one part.
I think I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I think okay. I think I know why I didn't know about the network thing too. Is because 2011 I would have been 12. So it was around the time my stepdad married my mom. We moved out of my nana's house. My nana was the one who was paying for cable, so I didn't watch wrestling for maybe 4 years at this point because I just didn't have cable, or at least I didn't watch Raw.
I remember
they were promoting the network, like they were promoting the network like it was going to come out the next year.
They said next year.
Yeah, Michael Cole, you're a fucking liar. Anyway.
Yeah. Also, Michael Cole. No, it's not Michael Cole who says it, but yeah. As you were about to say, obviously, the next match, Alberto Del Rio versus CM Punk. Of course, Ricardo Rodriguez is his ring announcer, and he starts. I love this guy, by the way.
All-timer entrance. It's an all-timer entrance for me. I hate the dude, but I just remember trying, but as a little kid, trying to be like, Alberto.
He's just saying Spanish, and all of a sudden he says "losers of Oklahoma Sooners," and then just keeps talking Spanish.
Oh yeah.
And then Alberto comes out in the BMW and shit, and Michael Cole's trying to.
Rio has red car.
Again, I hate the dude, but this is an all-timer entrance, bro. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Comes out the car, little towel over his. I know it's a damn scarf, but it's a towel.
Michael Cole starts talking like they have a brand deal or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then fucking the cameraman zooms all up on fucking Alberto's dick and balls, trying to show the championship. Like you could see this man. It's not even like it's not even bulge. You could see shafts.
And so they promote Vengeance being Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. This is the Vengeance where Mark Henry and Big Show broke the ring in the middle of the show.
They also advertised Kmart layaway.
What is CM Punk on? Oh yeah, he teamed with the guy because that's the end of the show. We'll get to that in a sec.
They would have that Kmart deal for the longest time because I remember seeing it in 2017, and then I'm like, there's no Kmart's near me. They all closed down. They're replaced by Walmarts.
Hey, we were sponsored by a dead corporation.
Yeah. So yeah, the match starts. I don't remember. It's a decent match, but I remember more so the commentary on it. There's one part where Cole's talking about all his fans that he has and shit. He's like, he reads some tweet from someone that says they're a long-time coal miner. There's a part where
I think that's a terrible name.
Yeah,
coal miners. I don't know about that.
And then there's a part where yeah.
Oh, this is early into them using Twitter, so he either faked it or, knowing wrestling fans now on Twitter, someone probably actually sent that to him.
I could actually see it. Yeah. And then there's a part where I can't remember what was said before, but there was 10 seconds of silence, 10, 15 seconds of silence, and then they're like, "What? Why are you looking at me like that?" So yeah, fucking halfway into the match, fucking CM Punk goes up for a knee strike in the corner. He fucking bangs his knee up on the fucking thing because Alberto dodges, and he goes flying out the ring. And then all of a sudden, stop this match right now.
This has to end.
This match has to end now. So for some reason, he makes it a tag team match of CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio versus John. No, wait, no. I remember now. It was the returning Awesome Truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So for context,
there you go.
Context. Triple H fired Awesome Truth before the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which was, I guess, a week or two or something. I don't remember. And then, I guess, and then Awesome Truth invaded Hell in a Cell that year, and they beat the fuck out of everybody. But that dude crazy ass moment.
Breaks out of everybody in sight. It was wild.
R-Truth just punched out the cameraman.
Yeah.
And then Alberto won the belt back. And I guess since John Laurinaitis is not the GM, he's like, "Oh, I know you guys invaded the company, trying to beat everybody up, and maybe, just maybe, tried to corrupt the system and kill everybody. But now you're back.
Yes.
Thank you.
I love that you're back.
And then
Not
they
only
come
are they
out.
back,
They come
but
out
with a
and
new
do
rap.
like the greatest entrance ever. This is quite possibly R-Truth's best rap. He's fucking
People over there, you suck.
people over there. You suck.
You suck.
Suck.
Oh my god! I honestly, I'm probably gonna go watch this segment back. This is the one time I'll go back and watch a wrestling show just for this one part. Remix. People over there, you suck.
They do the "you suck" gimmick, and then they go to commercial, and we come back from commercial, and Alberto Del Rio is beating the brakes off of R-Truth.
Yeah. Yeah. So they have a match. Fucking CM Punk gets tagged in, but it's more like a slap. Like he fucking Alberto chops him, and he gets out the ring, and Punk is just looking at him while he's on the apron. He's like, What the fuck was that for, dude?" And
What are you doing?
Alberto just walks away with Rodriguez. So now it's a handicap match, and fucking Punk starts fighting him off. He almost gets a win, but R-Truth comes in. They start beating the shit out of him, so the ref has to DQ them. And then all of a sudden, Triple H... I wrote down specifically, Triple H comes down and attacks the first black person he sees.
Now, we gotta remember, in the span of an hour or two, this motherfucker changed from suit to jeans and a
I was about
shirt.
to say, because I didn't even think about him. I didn't even think about that. My note is, oh my god, Triple H in shirt and jeans is here.
He imported his WWE. He just imported his WWE 12 look, or WWE, or SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 look, and fuck it. Going to where it is now.
Time
Those
to
games
be the
influence a lot.
game.
Yeah, they just beat the fuck out of Miz and Morrison.
Yes,
the
they
whole
beat
time.
them up.
All-Star
They're out of the
Sun Logan are awesome.
ring. They start celebrating. Then the camera cuts to Otunga and Johnny Ace watching and like drinking martinis or something.
Oh, of course, Triple H is in the bootcut jeans.
Yeah.
And I missed that.
And then Michael Cole says, CM Punk and the game are gonna get it on.
Let's get it on. That's the theme song, right?
Are they gonna fuck? Oh my god, I think they're gonna fuck.
CM
My
Punk
final
and
note-
Triple H gonna
My
bang.
final note is Triple H and CM Punk shake hands to end the show.
Yeah.
Kind of surreal.
Huh. You ain't never
I guess
gonna
what
see
I
that
wanna
ever.
say- What I want to say about that match is, I thought when CM Punk came into AEW, I had to like think to myself, was he actually that good, or is that in my head? Because I was a kid when I was watching him, and I watched his back, and I'm like, no, he's still good. And he has like his own style and stuff, and he was like
Yeah.
playing up, being the bad guy, like stepping on like the guy's throat and then flexing.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, looking back on this, with them shaking hands, it really is something that is a very cursed image.
It is the quite
It's,
opposite of what happened backstage for shoot.
And you know
It is
damn well
perfect.
that CM Punk did not want to shake that hand because they know where that hand's been.
I don't want to shake
Of
your
course.
hand.
Yeah, it's
so-
kind of crazy. This entire night was essentially just CM Punk being buddies with Triple H. So it's just like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that was Raw of October 10th, 2011.
Man, what a dreadful show.
That was
That show,
awful.
fucking,
There were some
God.
good matches, but like no, that was. Ugh.
Oh my
this
God.
match was something out of a comic strip. Actually, this match was just fucking weird. I ain't gonna lie. This whole show was weird.
yeah.
If I was to watch it back, I guess the starting part was real good. And then Christian and bootcut jeans, and then I would turn it off.
Kelly,
And the people
stink
over
face
there,
me,
you suck.
please.
And people that
Please, stink face me, Kelly, for the love of God, please.
please put your voluptuous ass
one-
cheeks on my face.
One last sign I wanted to mention. There was 3 separate signs. Each one had an age, and under them they had "We still believe" on each of the sides. So Triple H,
Oh.
we still believe.
No,
You
Jay.
know,
One of them
Now-
was backwards too. One of the A's was backwards, I think.
Well, how could you tell?
Because it was lowercase.
All right. Okay. Well.
No.
Well,
So,
now
yeah, that was
it
wrong.
is time to do predictions because I was really not
wrong.
prepared to do the
I'm gonna
fit.
read out the
Okay, so
results
no
of the
fits. Damn,
SmackDown.
no fits. Okay.
Actually, I can pull up a fit right now. Today's is Triple H.
No. We're doing
No.
predictions now. You
Nope,
gotta,
and
you
I
gotta
already
be
know
prepared.
what I'm going to pick.
All right.
And the Triple H fit I'm going to pick is, of course, the double denim when he came back. This should have been known.
All right. You better put that in the fucking chat so I can throw that in the video.
This was the crazy. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah,
Oh no, he's finding more shit.
Listen, I'm good. I swear I'm good. Double denim Triple H is probably the greatest Triple H of all time. No, that's it.
Anyways, predictions for Dynamite.
Yeah. No, we're doing predictions for All Out. Just fuck Dynamite.
I forgot All Out is next this week. Okay.
All Out.
CM Punk
September
wins. That's
5th.
it. Show ends.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Thank y'all for watching. Nope. Actually, no. We don't have to go through it.
All right.
So what's on that show?
So I would like.
Let
I have
me-
the card right here. So I
Oh,
guess
you have it. Okay.
I have it. Yes, I do have it. I
Let's
do.
go
I
one
do.
by
I
one.
do. So, first
Alright.
match that's pulled up by Bleacher Report. Thank you, Bleacher Report. Was
Oh
the
my
casino
Lord.
battle? Was the women's world casino battle royal for the women?
Mhm.
Yeah. I got Thunder Rosa winning or Ty Conti. One of those two. That's all I got.
Okay. I'll agree, I guess. I don't really know
think
many
I'll
of the
go
women
I
in
guess
AEW.
Thunder Rosa
Yes,
as my was like who I want to win. I don't know who I think would win because I don't think AEW has that strong booking with their women. Like they have some strong women in there, but I don't know.
I think the midget
got-
lady is gonna win.
I think Thunder Rosa is gonna win. Maybe
It's gotta be Thunder Rosa, honestly.
It should be Jade Cargill, but I mean, argue what you
Yeah.
want. I guess.
And then the next one is the final fight.
Oh, no.
MJF, Chris Jericho.
I know Jericho's winning, but I want MJF to fucking beat the shit out of him.
I am honestly leaning towards MJF winning because I've heard that JR is distancing himself from full-time commentary, and
Jericho. Yeah.
Jericho is doing commentary once he retires, so I don't think I'd be shocked.
Okay, yeah,
if
well, MJF's winning then. Yeah.
And shut your dumb asses up. It's gonna be Trish Jericho. I'll be all
Did
stupid.
you just say Trish Jericho? You're the one who sounds stupid.
And Chris Jericho, Trish.
Gotcha.
You said Trish Jericho.
Jericho Stratus, Chris Stratus, whatever you want to call it. Chris Jericho is definitely gonna win.
He may win, but I think I'm leaning towards MJF.
They're gonna give Jericho. They're gonna give Jericho the big hurrah as he finally beats MJF. Come on, son.
Nah.
And then next up, my man Paul White
Yeah.
versus QT Marshall. I think Paul White's gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I think Paul White should win in like 3 seconds here.
Paul White said you need to be embarrassed.
You need to be embarrassed.
But yeah, Big Show or what the fuck?
Who?
He's retired. Anyways, Paul
Over
White's gonna
BS.
beat some ass.
Yeah. Now this is a match that I feel like is going to be hard to pick, as it's Pac versus Andrade El Idolo.
What do you mean
it's
hard
Pac.
to pick?
Pac's
Andrade's
winning.
winning.
No,
Andrade.
No, it's Andrade.
Promise you, Pac is going over.
Pac
Problem
should.
is that they're not
Pac-
having Andrade lose. It's
I
the
would
second
like
match
Pac
in the
to win.
company.
Pac would be fine. I love Pac, but it's going to be Andrade.
X-Pac.
Yes.
Make some noise.
X-Pac.
X-Pac. Next up, we got John Moxley versus Kojima. I think it's going to be Moxley.
Yeah.
I guess Mox.
It's Moxley.
I guess. I guess.
It's probably gonna be Mox. They didn't hype Kojima that much.
No, they didn't. Mox just
and
simply
then-
said, "I will fight Kojima."
I will kill you.
We have Lucha Bros versus Matt Jackson and the greatest wrestler of 2021, Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, inside
Lucha
of
Bros. Lucha
Lucha
Bros.
Bros.
Going over.
I hate to pick against my guy, because he is the wrestler of the year. He's the greatest. But Nick Jackson's losing here. I think the Lucha Bros are probably winning this match.
Lucha Bros should win this match, and if they don't win this match, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Should definitely be the Lucha Bros. They beat him and they put him through a cage.
Yeah.
Next up, Eddie Kingston versus Miro. And I think I got Miro winning just solely off the fact that if they do it in New York, then Eddie Kingston's going to win that.
We already talked about this
think
match.
Kingston winning.
We already talked about this.
Yeah, he might
you
win
want-
and carry it to New York.
I would love Eddie to win.
If
Well,
you
I
want to
think
know
it's
my
not-
opinion on this match, go back an hour or so, and it's there.
I would love Eddie to win, but he's probably not tonight.
I promise
If they do New York, then sure. If they don't do New York, then well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Dr. Britt Baker,
D
DMD
M D.
versus Chris Statlander. It's going to be Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Because
Yeah,
it's
gotta
not,
be great.
it's not your mother sucks.
I promise that Chris Statlander wins. Straight up,
Buttsburg.
everybody dies.
Yeah, it's right up. Everybody will die.
Chris Statlander better not win here, or somebody's gonna feel my wrath, epic style.
Yeah. And then we have a match that everybody's been waiting for 7 long years. CM Punk versus Darby Allin. I
That
got Darby Allin to win.
that still sounds
Promise
crazy.
it's not.
I think the,
It's gonna
the
be- it's
obvious
gonna be
answer would be Darby winning, but I think Punk needs to win because
Punk
Darby
needs
needs
to.
to be embarrassed.
Punk-
He
Punk-
needs
gonna
to
hit
be
him with a
embarrassed.
GTS.
I agree with you. Yeah, in all seriousness, no. CM Punk.
Yeah,
Punk's
Punk has.
going over.
But
God. Yeah, have Punk lose his first match in Chicago.
Yeah.
Don't they usually have a track record of having people win their first matches as well?
yeah,
Yes.
but Punk wants to come back and be like, oh, I love the new guys. Nah, fuck that. Nah, it's gotta be Punk. It's
In
gotta be-
Chicago.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be Punk.
You think they're gonna
It's
have
gotta be-
Punk lose at
gotta
Chicago
be Punk.
in their biggest
Yeah.
arena?
Punk wins or we riot.
Literally.
Punk-
Man.
Legit, for real though.
Yeah.
That would be,
Punk,
and then we
Punk
get
wins
Punk.
and the melted ice cream bars fall from the top of the stadium.
Then we get Punk versus. Then we should get Punk versus Sting.
Yeah. I think so
Yeah.
too.
I don't know.
And the main event probably Kenny Omega, the AEW World Champion, versus Instant Classic Christian Cage. I was hyped for this match, and then I just slowly did not care.
Has he called himself the Instant Classic in AEW?
He should. He really should.
Yeah.
He has not.
He hadn't come out in a jacket, no pants, no
So like,
Instant
if he did, if he was just Christian Cage in TNA, then he will win this match. But he's
I
not.
think Brian Danielson wins this match.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna bring that up.
American Dragon.
So I feel like Kenny wins, and then they should buy the final countdown, right? Like it should be the final countdown.
Yeah. I don't know. My WWE Mark ass said it should be Riot the Valkyries because it's public
No.
domain. But now I think
man.
not. Like I looked at
You
some
really
of his
can't.
indie stuff because I never really got into Brian until he was a WWE guy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? This should be Final Countdown.
It
should
really,
be Final
it
Countdown.
really should be
But-
like.
Yeah, I think
fuck, it has
I
to be
think,
final
yeah.
countdown. Right,
I
right.
think Kenny's keeping a belt here.
I think Kenny will beat Christian Cage.
Unfortunate, because I feel like this should be Hangman. I feel like Hangman
Yeah.
should be here.
Oh, I mean,
Hangman
Cage
fucking
is
don't
walking
have
away
it.
with the title, but you know, that's whatever.
Stupid ass
Hangman
kid.
will have a kid.
Dumbass-
Good for
dumbass
Hangman.
kid.
Raise your child.
Stupid ass kid. Dumbass
Yeah.
kid.
Well,
Yeah,
he can have
alright.
his chance to face Cage for the title.
No, he won't.
Promise
He
you.
won't because what? The world title, the Impact World title? Is that what we're
No,
talking
the fucking the AEW
You talk
Championship.
about the AAA Mega Championship that Christian Cage also wants.
about?
Yeah, I'm talking about the AEW
Yeah.
Championship that he will win.
No, Christian. Because
Christian Cage is going to kick out the one we get Angels. They've been
I
talking
hope
about
so.
I really do too. I really hope so.
I hope.
Not
I
only
hope
do
they
I
built
want it
up
to
so
be
much
a
for
one-winged
Hangman.
angel, I want it to be like through fucking 3 tables or something.
Hope the one. I hope he just kicks
Oh,
out
yeah.
at one.
Yeah.
Fuck the move. The move sucks.
Well, that's all out. I
Yeah,
think that's
that is all out.
That's how All Out is gonna
Yeah.
go. Those aren't predictions. Those are just
Those are spoilers.
results. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
Actually,
I think
that's
we're
gonna
done.
go.
Yeah, it's
I think we
pre-recorded.
should take it home.
Yeah, And now it's time to review Raw today. Here we go.
I think it's not.
I think it's time for this show to end. Oh shit! I'm looking at the clock. Oh shit! We're out of time, dude. We're losing time. We don't have time anymore. Oh no!